Can LGBTs go to heaven? Before I answer this question, let me share this revelation with you. This is how it happened in the beginning. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him, male and female he created them. In this statement, God made only two genders. In the entire Bible statement, there was no LGBT in the world until the time of Lot, Abraham's nephew. But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. This is the instruction of God the Father in heaven to Adam, when he commanded him not to eat the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden, so that he would not die. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. She also gave to her husband with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves coverings. When Adam and Eve ate the fruit of the tree, the first thing that happened to them was that they did not die as the Lord said, but their eyes were opened and they gained knowledge. Remember this, human knowledge began when they ate the forbidden fruit, and at that moment everything began to be destroyed, not only our relationship with God, but also all creation, from animals and nature. What was once perfect is now no longer perfect. There began corruption. There was selfishness and other evils that were the result of human knowledge. All were cursed just because of a violation of God's will from Adam and Eve. If we think about it, just a simple mistake that led to the worst situation until our time today. All the negative things that have happened in our lives today are only the result of Adam and Eve's transgression. We may have nothing to do with Adam and Eve's sin, but we are the only victims of their mistake. For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost. Jesus came down to earth to restore what Satan had previously destroyed. Everything must be restored to its proper order and glory. What is the original foundation of God? It cannot be changed. If God's foundation is only women and men, no gays or lesbians, that should be put back into proper order. Because being LGBT is a knowledge from Satan to further destroy our world. If a person is truly called by God back to him, he will be transformed into the likeness of Christ, holy and blameless. Many curses have occurred since Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit. This curse has made many changes in the world, which we think is a sign of the rise of our economies. But the positive things we see in our world are just a strategy of Satan to make us fall into his trap. The LGBT issue is just one of the curses that have fallen on our world. In fact, there are many curses that are strongholds in our world today. All of this must be restored to proper order when the right day comes that God has promised us through Christ Jesus. You can't change yourself, no matter how many times we ask God for forgiveness and promise to change. However, if He doesn't allow us to be restored to the right personality, we can't do anything. The only thing we can do now is to pray to God for mercy in all our filth. If we have been truly cleansed by God through His Word, we will be restored to our proper personality. If we are gay, we should be restored to proper masculinity. The same is the case with the woman. If she is homosexual, she should be returned to the right person as a woman, because being LGBT is a curse that is the result of the sin of Adam and Eve. I will repeat what God said to Adam. But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. Death is the separation of God's presence from man. So when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, they did not literally die in the flesh, but the death that the Lord means in this case is the change of His entire creation that will result in death in the spirit. Brothers, have you learned anything? Don't forget to subscribe, so you're always updated on all uploads. Thank you and God bless.